What you hear on the radio is terrible.
Hi. Welcome back to the Indistinct Conversation podcast.
Hey, buddy.
I'm Nelson Crawford. I'm here with Xander Cook. Oh, man.
Been a day, huh?
I was going to ask you a weird question, but
Yeah, let's go.
I actually forgot.
Okay.
Yeah, shit.
I mean, I'm open-minded, man. Whatever.
I'm mad that I forgot the question because it was a good opening question, but I forgot it now.
Is that the bit is the question that you should have asked?
No, the bit was going to be the question that I asked you.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I feel like I stomped on your toes.
Fuck, no, I wouldn't have remembered anyway.
Oh, fuck, man. But yeah, we've been busy today, right? Fucking, that stream went great.
Oh, yeah, we started our We Fit series.
Got back into it.
Yeah, it's usually going to be Wednesdays, but we started on Friday. So, yeah, thank you, Shaq, for helping make that possible. Good Brother Gaming.
Follow Good Brother Games on Twitch.
Shouts out to that.
And,
yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. The Nintendo told us that we're both in our 40s, even though I'm in my 30s and he's in his 20s. So we got some work to do.
We got some
gotta
work to do.
But we did the chicken thing. We did the kung fu thing. What's your favorite chicken, man?
What?
Like, if you're eating chicken, like, what's the best chicken?
Cornish game hen.
Just a straight up roasted little Cornish hen, just like a little bird.
Oh yeah.
Just straight up roasted.
Yeah. I also like duck. Duck's good.
Well, that's not a chicken.
Well, it's a bird.
Yeah. I agree. It is a bird. And I like duck a lot. Holy shit.
Yeah.
We did oh my god, years ago I did a duck for Thanksgiving, and
a
God,
roast duck instead of a turkey.
the smell of all that fat dripping out of it, and then like you've got duck fat to like fry your bacon in for weeks afterwards.
Yeah.
That's some good living, man. That's some good fucking living, man.
Yeah, it is. I mean, okay. Oh, fuck, I'm trying so hard to remember this question.
So it's just, I'm a little fixated on chicken right now, man.
Why are you fixated on chicken?
I don't know. I haven't had a good fried chicken in a while, like some nice crispy skin. That'd be pretty good. Maybe do some of that. You ever have Korean fried chicken? Double breaded, double fried? Oh my god.
Dude, the Koreans make the best fried chicken.
Oh my god, they just know what they're doing over there, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've told you this. It's okay to say this, right? That like Asian run like chicken places are like the best.
They're dope. They're always good, man. They're so good.
Have you ever been to that chicken place in Marietta over by This, That, and the Other? There's a chicken place right next to it. It's fucking.
I know that area, but I haven't been there. Is that relatively new or?
No, it's been there for a while.
Fuck, I'm slacking, man.
Yeah.
I fucking lived and worked over there for a long time.
I think they own the liquor store next to it too.
Shit.
Yeah.
You said roast, and now I kind of want to do that. I haven't done that in a while.
Want to roast something?
Just get a big old bird and stuff it full of shit, and put it in the oven for a while until dinner's ready. It's a good method, man. It's a good way to live.
Dude, when I was outside on the phone earlier, I stepped in the same turd that you stepped in, but that you pushed off the porch.
Oh, God.
So it's right next to the porch on the ground, and I was like, fuck! And then,
so I pushed it through the fucking... Oh, my God.
I think you pushed off the edge, and, I tried to wipe my foot on the stairs, and then I stepped off the stair, and there's a piece of it right next to the stairs, so I wiped my foot off, and then stepped right back into it. I was like, fuck!
This fucking giant dog. It's like, I don't know why he doesn't know where to shit sometimes. I guess he's getting
That's why I'm glad
maybe.
You guys cut the grass back there.
Dude, I know. My dad didn't do that all summer long. And it's just we need to have a place for that dog to take a dump, please. Yeah,
Because I would get worried walking through there with the tall grass that I'm just going to
snakes and shit or shit.
Yeah, I was worried I was going to step in shit.
Fuck, man. Yeah, that's a real concern.
Big ass Great Dane fucking Dalmatian motherfucker.
And that's the thing. I'm doing my coffee pot this morning, and I step in it. I didn't even see the turd, and I didn't even go that hard. I just felt the mush and then immediately jumped off.
Fuck.
So whatever you stepped in was either mushed through the or it's like a separate turd. You know
I
what
think
I mean?
It might be a separate turd, or it might have been mushed.
That means it's a pandemic, or not a pandemic. Problematic. My dog needs some retraining. Big guy. Oh my god. Big dogs, big turds, man. That's just
big dogs, big turds.
It's part of life.
Yeah.
You know? God damn it,
man. So okay, here's the thing we can get into.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into this YouTube situation.
Oh yeah,
this Leafy thing.
Leafy, yeah. Tell me about that because I don't know as much about that as I'd
so
like to.
He was like a commentator. You know, he did commentary videos and shit like that. But like,
now when you say that, what was he commenting on? Like
just fucking
other people,
just anything that he thought was worth talking about.
Kind of like your little one-off videos.
Except
just find a subject and dig in on it.
Except I'm not a huge dick about fucking everything.
Okay.
Like, you know, like the gist of my one-off videos are just like fucking be better. You know,
yeah.
The fucking Diamond and Silk one, fuck them. They can go get fucked.
And they should be better.
Yeah,
like,
they really should be better. Yeah, it's like, it didn't mean I don't want them to be better.
Yeah.
But there was a big fuck you in that one.
Yeah, they're just fucking shills, man.
Or it's just, you know, humorous or whatever.
Right.
But like what this guy would do is he'd make these videos and like shit on people like hard.
Yeah,
dude.
wasn't the thing that got him in trouble like he was harassing a trans person or something like that?
I don't even know about any of that.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
But like, yeah, he would shit on people like super hard, and then fucking iDubbbz came around, who I also don't agree with because he's, you know, still really an internet edgelord who like, you know, wants to say offensive shit in the name of comedy, but it's like if you're not funny about it, then like it's not good.
So what is it, like edgelord versus edgelord? Is that what it went?
Well, yeah, but it's like edgelord that's not a complete like total asshole.
Okay.
You know, and so like iDubbbz fucking does one of his content cop videos on him, and fucking just obliterates this guy, and. After that, like Leafy just kind of just dried up and went away. Like he didn't get banned or anything.
He didn't do like a heated retort or anything like that.
I mean, he probably did, but it was probably just like you're already fucked, you know.
Yeah.
And he just all his videos were left up, and he just kind of walked away, you know. And then he finds, and then, you know, fast forward to recently, and iDubbbz' girlfriend has an OnlyFans. And
oh god,
yeah, and so Leafy fucking came back.
That's
to, like,
right. I saw
shit
that.
On yeah, to shit
That's
on
the
him.
one I saw.
And you know, call him a fucking simp and a fucking cuck and all this shit. And everybody was like, "Whoa, Leafy's back! What the fuck?"
We've said this before that we are a sex worker positive podcast.
Yeah,
right? At least I am. I mean, you know.
And I mean, yeah, I am too. And like, basically, Leafy came back and, you know, was shitting on iDubbbz, and then people were like, "Oh man, Leafy's back." Like some people were like, and then some people were like, "I don't know, let's see where it goes. Maybe he's changed.
Maybe he's nice now."
Yeah, but like, I wasn't gonna fucking hold my breath.
Yeah.
And so, fast forward to not too long ago. And his shit just gets fucking banned, dude. Like, he gets fucking cut the fuck off.
I saw that.
And, like, and what I don't
understand. They, like, deleted all the
videos
videos and just, like, purged
just
him, right?
fucking
just gone from the earth.
Poof.
Yeah.
Peace out, bitch.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, there are a lot of people that were kind of, like, even people who disagree with him that were coming to his defense saying, like, you know, you can't just do that. And it's like, it's a privately owned company. They, you know, it sucks, but they can do whatever the fuck they want.
I mean, yeah, that's, you know, when you own a platform like that, you know, this is kind of, well, this is just like, there's like all this conversation about cancel culture right now, and I just don't think there is cancel culture. I think it's just like if you're in entertainment, you're either funny and you sell shit, or you're entertaining and people want to see you.
Or you're doing offensive shit that people don't want to see.
Or you failed. Yeah, it's like one or the other. So it's like, we talked about this for a minute when Shane Gillis happened.
Oh, yeah.
He got kicked, and that was like over a year ago now, but that was, you know, you can't just be a shit and expect to get, you know, there's you see that with like old comedians right now too, where it's like they're saying offensive shit and then like complaining that the crowd isn't laughing.
Yeah,
like,
dude. Which is like, come on.
So you're gonna get. So now I'm the bad guy. It's like, no, you're just not funny, like, man. You just didn't make us laugh, bro. Like, fucking,
be better, dog.
Just be better at what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, if what you're doing, if you're trying to be entertaining, but the way you're going about it is shitting on other people's lives, and not in a constructive way either. Fucking, a sex worker is a sex worker, man. Fucking every fucking dude who hates on any sex worker spends a lot of time jacking off.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
And the thing is, it's like when people are just like, "Oh, he's got this following," and like you can't just you know take away this person's following and whatnot. And it's like, okay, I've said this before and I'll say it again, that when you have a following that was the size of Leafy's following, you're partially responsible for what those people do.
That's very true.
So if that following hears you fucking talk down and talk shit about somebody,
yeah, especially with these fucking Twitch and Twitter kids.
Exactly. They'll take it upon themselves to fucking go after that person and fucking harass and fucking bury that person and all this shit.
There was another one kind of like that recently. What's his name? Do you know the quartering from Twitch?
Yeah.
Like fucking incel.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah. He just quit Twitter and he's like getting on all the like alternatives. Well, no, he was on YouTube and Twitter. He quit those to get on, what's the one called that's like only for right wingers?
How would I know that?
It's called like Parcel or something like that. I can't remember what it's called.
PragerU?
Yeah, it's something. Yeah, but so he's getting on that, and he switched to Twitch instead of YouTube because he doesn't want to get canceled again and all this shit. It's like all he does, like all his YouTube videos were just like him finding people and harassing them. Like fucking, he had a whole like series on this one cosplay model. You know, and just like
just all on one person.
Yeah, just like targeting her and like singling her out and saying like, "You're what's wrong with our fandom." He was like a Magic the Gathering cosplayer, which is like, if you play Magic and you know a woman, you're doing a lot better than most people who play Magic, right?
Right. Like,
so
fucking let it go.
Let her fucking dress up as the character, man.
Yeah.
It's fine. And that's the thing is like he had these legions of other angry dork fans that he could like just rally to his beck and call, and it's like eventually we get sick of it, dude.
I mean, that's like the shit with the dudes that are mad about, girls with big tits, on Twitch, and it's like
playing games.
Yeah, it's like I don't care about them.
Fucking power to them.
That's a whole other side.
Gamer
of Twitch.
girls.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people that are getting on Twitch to look at these women aren't getting on Twitch to see anything that I'd be doing.
Right.
I'm up here to attract a crowd of people who want to see what I'm doing.
Frank, yeah.
It's
like,
like,
and we're doing goofy, weird shit, and that's what it is. If you're fucking horny and you want to see some titties, go look at them.
Yeah, go look at them. Like fucking more power to these women for fucking doing that.
Hell
cool.
Yeah.
If you want to, if they want to sit in a chair with their tits out and fucking
beautiful,
and just talk to people,
highly encouraged.
Cool.
Be beautiful.
But if somebody wants to come watch us do We Fit Wednesday, that's cool too.
If any beautiful women want to collaborate and join us on We Fit Wednesday,
if any of these hot women on Twitch who have their tits out want to come do We Fit Wednesday,
I feel like we could have some real synergy there.
We really could have some. We could really bring a crowd together, if you know what I'm saying.
That fucking hula hoop game, man. Oh my god! Every time I play that, I miss my ex. But,
jeez. But like, okay, so back to this Leafy thing. So he gets deplatformed.
Okay.
And there's all these back and forth talks of like, should it have happened? Should it have not?
Sure.
How YouTube could have gone about it.
Yeah.
And then a few days ago, which is like a week after it happened, he's on I think it was like a live stream with Keemstar.
Oh god.
Which fuck that, dude.
Jesus, that's like it just keeps getting more toxic.
Yeah. Leafy and Keemstar. It's just like none of that's good. And so like Leafy's talking about fucking going into a protest with a gun, fucking waiting for somebody to just like give him a reason. And Keemstar's just sitting here eating hot wings like, what? Like, fucking.
Oh, that's so edgy and funny, dude. And dude, I mean, fucked up. That's what the kid in Kenosha just did.
Exactly. There was just a kid in
Kenosha.
Kenosha.
That 17-year-old kid fucking crossed state lines. Sorry, I keep moving that. Fucking, that's I didn't want to get too into this because I feel like I'm just the downer politics guy. But like, fucking, the cops shoot a guy 7 times. Black Lives Matter protests happen because that's what we do right now. Oh. The kid goes to across state lines with a rifle and then shoots 3 people, kills 2 of them.
It's fucking crazy.
And then the only thing the right wing has to say is like, well, one of the people that got shot was a convicted child molester or some shit like that. And it's just like, okay,
Jesus.
You don't walk into a crowd of people with your rifle and just blow someone's brains out, dude.
See, and he was talking about basically doing that. Like, he went into these protests with a gun on him.
So fucked and not funny. And so is that what got him banned, do you think? Or
he did this after he got banned.
Oh, God.
And so, yeah.
So now he's just, well, I'm going to be as edgy as fuck then. Like, oh, my God.
It's kind of nice to, be on the end that I'm on that's just like, no, fuck him. He had a platform, and he had a following that he was supposed to be responsible for.
Right.
And he got deplatformed, and if that's gone, that's gone. And some people are like, oh, no. And it's like, oh, no, if that guy that's fucking talking about going into, like, a protest crowd with a fucking gun looking for a reason,
if the guy
guy doesn't need a fucking platform. Fuck him.
And if the guy with the crowd and the platform is saying that openly, how many secret psychopaths are making those same types of plans?
Exactly. How many of those listeners are like thinking the exact
feeling
same
encouraged
thing?
by it? Feeling like, well, if he's doing it, then I should do it too.
It's fucking crazy.
And if we all do it, then it's just us against them and we win. And it's like, and that's how this fucking violence gets started, dude.
It's so unhealthy.
That fucking punk ass kid in Kenosha, fucking psychopath. He was front and center at a bunch of Trump rallies.
Yeah.
He's like a junior cadet. It's like this is all like bred into these fucking minds, man. It's fucking, it's dangerous, and you get a guy, and talk about a platform. You get the president of the United States get up there saying all this psycho shit, and people buy into it, and then people die because of it, man. It's fucking crazy.
Fucking throw America away.
I don't understand why it's so hard to just be cool, right?
Yeah, that's what I don't fucking get. Like, how hard is it to just be like, no, dude, you do you?
So many people in this country are just so angry that other people exist, and it's like, just let them. It's fine.
Fuck, dude. Like, for fuck's sake.
How long did we have to argue about gay rights and gay marriage in like the 2000s? Like, Obama even had to have his mind changed on that shit. You know what I mean?
It's just like, I don't know how hard it is
just
to
be a person.
You just be like, nah, dude, you do you. That's cool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
This is the joke or the anecdote that I always go back to when we talk about like being straight edge or something like that. It's like, you make a club about something you don't do. You do the I don't do this thing club.
It's
you know
fine
what I mean?
To be straight edge as long as you're not one of those.
It's cool to be straight edge.
As long as you're not one of those like hardcore straight edge assholes.
It's just like how we made a big deal about how like doing drugs shouldn't be your personality.
Exactly.
Being straight edge should not be your personality. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
It's like it's like if we had like the fucking we don't play hockey club. You know what I mean? Or like we never go golfing society. Like, nobody cares about that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So like, if that's your personality, get a new one.
Yeah, if you want to fuck who you want to fuck, as long as everyone's cool with it, fucking do what you want to do, live how you want to live, and stop telling other people how to live. And that's all it comes down to is these we just want these cops to stop killing us on traffic stops.
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking over it, dude.
It's crazy, man. It's a weird time to be alive.
Yeah, so seeing Levy get deplatformed was like, I'm fine with it.
That's a small step in a good direction, honestly. It's like, and it's not even like a censorship thing. It's like it's like if I had a big platform like YouTube and I was hosting content creaters, I'd have an anti-Nazi task force, dude. I'd have people getting rid of hate speech all the time.
Yeah, dude. And it's like if you but that's the thing.
Joking about bringing a gun to a protest. He did bring a gun to a protest. Like, this wasn't him joking about. It's even worse.
He's telling I did that.
Bragging about it.
Yeah.
Even worse. Jesus fucking Christ. Total psychopath, man.
Like,
that is total psychopath behavior.
Yeah, dude. And so it's like, fuck him. And it's like if your following is actively going out and harassing people, as somebody that's had it fucking happen to him, like, this shit is like, it's fucked up. And it gets really fucked up.
And it gets so dark when it's like, it's kind of circling back to like the quarterings thing. It's like this poor woman is just like a cosplayer.
Yeah.
And she's getting death threats and like those, you ought to be raped to death type messages and shit like that. You don't deserve that just for being a pretty person with a cool costume.
That's what I'm saying.
It's fucking insane.
And it's like what happened to me was nowhere near that level.
Right, yeah.
Like, it was just people like fucking like trying to like hack my Twitter and fucking going and like looking at like a bunch of old posts and being
they did the retroactive cancellation.
I mean, we talked about it on the podcast. Where, they were like, look at this guy's tweets from 2012 where I said the N-word. Whoa,
dude,
fucking
dude,
Jesus.
That's almost as bad as the time I got banned for saying Americans aren't smart.
Like,
Jesus Christ, dude. Fucking crazy.
It's just like, hey, look, this black guy who doesn't want us to say the N-word.
He said it.
He said it. Whoa.
Internet is a crazy society.
Yeah, just like...
But, I think there is just like an actual growth happening because, back in 2012, I would have been more in maybe not... How should I say this?
Be careful.
I would have been more inclined to laugh at some of that inappropriate humor because that shit wasn't as real back in like 2012.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like you can kind of, and even then we were still dealing with like, it was the post-Columbine era, the post-9/11 era, but it was still like, you could still be like, oh, I want to just fucking shoot up the mall, and it would like be kind of a joke.
Oh, no,
it's just not anymore. It's just not. And especially with all this crazy... with the cops going out of control and there's like actual Nazis and shit, you know what I mean? Like it's really fucking weird, man.
It's pretty bad, man.
It's really weird.
It's pretty bad.
That was fucking dark to say this. The Kenosha shooting happened at such a I was in the middle of fucking one of my drunk Facebook arguments with some friend of a friend, you know what I mean? Yeah. And they're talking about how Black Lives Matter is all violent thugs burning down cities, right?
Oh, man.
And I'm like, what about the white supremacists and cops that have actually been killing people that have numbers? Yeah. And he's just saying like, what about all the protesters that are killing people? I'm like, do you have a story where that happened? And he didn't. And I like post all these links about like, Charlottesville and like things that have happened over the last couple of years. Yeah. And as I'm doing that, the story for Kenosha breaks.
Jesus.
I'm like, a Nazi, a white supremacist literally shot up a protest while we were having this conversation, you Nazi.
That's America for you.
Insane, dude.
It's fucked.
Part of my notes here is just Michael Jackson with a question mark.
What about... What?
I don't know why. I don't know what that was. I need to stop doing this after I've had too many drinks.
Michael Jackson?
I don't know why. Michael Jackson? I wrote that down.
Jesus.
I must have had an idea or something, a thought about Michael Jackson.
Oh my God. Fucking A, man.
So now the question is, what could Xander have been thinking about Michael Jackson?
Dude.
Fucking what?
I don't know. Okay, speaking of Michael Jackson, I saw like a 60 frames per second fucking Smooth Criminal.
Oh, damn.
Like, they had like, I don't know how the fuck they did it, dude.
Yeah.
They like took the video and made it look like it was shot from cameras that like aren't even available now.
Yeah, they can do that with like AI and machine learning these days, dude. It's like it's the same type of technology that they do like deep fakes with, It just fills in the gaps, fills in the blanks. It's getting berserk, dude. It's just a matter of time before everything is just completely fake like that. You know what I mean? It's kind of exciting, kind of weird, kind of scary.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about earlier, people who were born in the 40s and 50s are playing Skyrim in their retirement now.
Oh, that's got to be awesome.
And so it's like, what is our VR retirement going to be like? Is that just, it's going to be like the Matrix?
Retirement is going to be VR.
Yeah, it's going to be like you go in a pod and you're like just sealed away forever. Like,
I'd be cool with that.
I'm into it. Fuck, dude. I've been joking about like, if I could just go live in fucking Final Fantasy for the rest of my life.
There was that Futurama episode where it's like when he went to the fucking retirement thing where they just put you in a drawer and
it's like just a giant filing cabinet. And that's fucking. I'm fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Cool.
It seems dark and grotesque when you're like in the modern era, but it's like honestly, it's practical.
We're headed that way. We're headed that
fucking hooked up to 3 screens at all times anyway, so it's just a matter. What was it, WALL-E, when all the people are like slug people rolling around those?
I actually haven't watched WALL-E. I've never watched it.
I've never sat and watched the whole thing.
I don't think I need to.
It's just been on, and I walk by, and I'm like, oh, cute robot.
Yeah, right. But, and it's like, oh, look, it's the Nintendo thing.
Oh, it's Rob.
Yeah, and then I just fucking walk off.
That's basically it.
Like, it came out, I think, after Ratatouille.
Uh-huh.
And
Ratatouille was cool.
Yeah, I was like, I'm good.
Ratatouille
did enough.
Quality shit, dude. I really like that one. That's I like just the concept of cooking, man. I think that's something that needs to be more ubiquitous. People act like they're afraid to cook. It's like, nah, dude, cook shit.
Fucking cook shit.
Good to cook.
Man. So I was listening to just here's a little funny anecdote before I go into the next bit of notes.
Sure.
I was listening to Lewis Black.
I love him, dude. He's got a podcast?
No, he was on a podcast.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if he's hosting one, that's got to be insane.
He's like, and so like they're talking about like craftsmanship and like hardware and shit.
Uh-huh.
And this guy is just like, have you ever Ever been at, like, you know, you go to Home Depot now, it's completely different. Lewis Black's is like, I've never been in a Home Depot. It's like, why? It's like, because I'm Jewish. Like, everybody just guys laughing. And, like the host is
Go
like,
to Lowe's, dude.
And the host is just like, hey, Jesus, you saw what happened, and you were like, I'm good.
Fuck, dude. Well, I know the guy. Home Depot was founded in Atlanta, wasn't it?
I don't know, dude.
I'm pretty sure. I've heard a lot of things about like I know that they donated a lot to the Trump campaign and shit like that. Yeah.
Oh.
So there is some dark. Well, no, it's not dark. It's there's some very white shit going on at Home Depot.
It's just very not dark, but dark shit.
Yeah, some evil shit.
Some very white dark.
It has nothing to do with any color or pigmentation. It's evil.
The white devil is in the Home Depot.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we're gonna take a little intermission, and while we're gone, let me set up this clip here.
Yeah.
This clip that we're gonna put in, because this is from our Discord.
Oh yeah, our good buddy.
Yeah, this is from this is what happens when you try to make a Discord, but you don't know how to make a Discord, and random people just walk into your Discord. So yeah, we'll be right frickin' back. You heckin' rippers. We'll be right back.
Huh? You can't talk because you're scared of me. You're cool. What? Who are you now?
I'm me. I mean, why do you want me to answer that?
Hey, you're a goober. Shut the fuck up.
Bitch called me a Bieber. What the fuck does that even mean?
Goober.
Goober.
Bro, why is your boy not talking? Hello?
Alright, so you're just a fucking troll, bitch. Alright. Talk to you later.
I got invited to the server, idiots. What do you mean?
We don't know
You
who
act
you
like
are,
this
man.
and Nelson invited you does not fucking surprise me at all.
Yeah. I mean, we don't. I don't know who the fuck you are, man. I'm about to just kick your ass out of here.
Oh, shut your dumbass out. I know the owner. You can't kick me out. I know the owner.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, Karen. Slow the fuck down.
Oh my gosh, dude. You guys are gangbanging me right now, dude. Chill out. Get off my dick, bro.
Who the fuck are you, man?
I'm Chafee. What else do you want?
You're who?
Chafing? Why are you chafing?
It's in my name, motherfucker. I don't know. I was born that way.
He forgot.
Chafing?
He wasn't taught how to wipe properly.
No, it's between my groin and my balls. You don't wipe there, motherfucker.
Yeah, you fucking do, you dumb fuck. You clean all your shit off of your ass, dumbass. What the
Not
fuck?
my ass, dumbass.
You're that guy who gets a blowjob from a girl and then she asks you to leave because she sees the shit stain on her couch.
Hurry up. Let's go. Come on. Keep talking or I'll get you kicked out of the server, dude. I know the owner.
All right. I'm gonna turn my mic back off. You're a fucking clown, dude.
Yeah. Yep. Go cry in your corner, kid. Yeah. Yikes, man. So crazy.
You're like 13, bro.
He's got nothing to say back. He's telling me to go cry. Okay.
I'm tag teaming you dudes. What's good?
What's good? That's not how a tag team works. There's one of you.
Gosh damn, dude.
You're so fucking funny,
I don't
man.
think you know how a tag team works, bro.
Yikes, dude.
Yeah, go for it, Chaffee. Let's hear more.
Go get a profile picture, dude. You're trash. I'm talking to Xander, man.
I'm like, cool. I got the coolest fucking profile picture. Don't you ever fucking in your life talk about the glizzy
I'm
goblin.
talking to Xander.
I'm the motherfucking
Holy
glizzy goblin,
shit.
bro.
That's a glizzy goblin. I just realized.
Don't you ever fucking talk about the glizzy goblin like that in your bitch ass life.
Shut up, kid. What about Xander? What about his profile picture?
He doesn't have one.
Exactly.
Imagine thinking a profile picture matters in 2020. That's so fucking funny.
They're different.
Clown,
Look at them.
baby. So how do you know the owner, bro?
Born in like
how do you know
2003,
the
so
owner?
it's whatever.
I think I did good. I think I could take me on. Hello?
I'm texting Nelson right now.
Oh my gosh. You guys are so whack, dude. You guys are mobile gamers as well, dude. That's just
we're mobile gamers. That's a diss to you? Oh my fucking god.
yes,
dude.
it is.
Yeah. Oh my
Man,
god.
go tap on your screen. Oh my gosh.
You're
You
fucking
guys are in
funny,
League of Legends.
dude.
Hello?
What do
You guys
you
are playing League
do?
of Legends or
What do you do, Chappie?
League of Legends, hello? What was your highest town hall in Clash of Clans?
I've never played that. You're fucking stupid.
Clash Royale? Clash Royale?
So you're like 15 years
So you're
old for real, though. What's
Are we
going
gonna
on
run
here?
these ones or what? Hello?
Why is Nelson hanging out with kids, bro? That's
Yeah,
weird.
this kid is 15.
This is
You have
more-
two people on your server. This server's dead. Leave.
Wait,
I'm gonna get-
you want us to leave?
You want us to
I'm gonna
leave?
get the
It's like
owner and
we
guys
actually
kick you
work
out.
on this channel. Like, what the
I
fuck
will
are you
get the
doing?
owner. I will get the owner and
Go
kick
get him.
you out.
We've been texting him. You
Get the
him.
owner, bro.
He's not answering my DMs. I said, yo, what's
Yeah,
up, bro?
me,
You trying
me
to...
either. He set this up. He did this so one of us would record it, and it would be fucking hilarious.
I'm recording shit. I'm living in the moment of this little stupid ass.
Oh,
Man,
as soon
shut
as this,
the fuck
as
up.
soon as
You
this
play
idiot
World of
started running his
Warcraft.
mouth, I hit the
You
record
play
button.
World of
Don't worry.
Warcraft. You play World of Warcraft. You're
Yeah,
cringy.
yeah. That's what I do. I play World of Warcraft. What's your next really good insult?
Oh my gosh.
You're
such a-
so funny,
Wait,
dude. You
wait,
are
wait, did you use
so
Fortnite
funny.
already?
I play
No,
Animal
I like-
Crossing. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit about any of
Wait,
this.
wait,
This
wait,
is just
wait.
super
New
funny.
Horizons?
It slaps though.
New Horizons or like the old Leaf one?
I play both. I'm old school. You know, I go back.
What color was your DS?
I've got the Zelda.
Bro, you don't
one.
ask a man that.
I started with the pink one. I upgraded to the Zelda one. But you know, I'm a casual.
Bro, Xander, you got a good mic, bro.
Yeah, I know it's sick. This is actually my crappy mic. Nelson makes me use this because he likes it better. I don't like it as much as my other one though.
That mic actually sounds pretty fucking good.
Chill out there.
Yeah, you know, we're high tech. We're like sound guys first. We're musicians. We're just getting into this because it's fucking fun.
Call you Swagger Souls.
Oh yeah, that's dope, man.
Chaffee, are you still talking?
Oh my gosh.
I
you're
forgot you were here.
Yeah, I
You
know.
guys are trash, dude. Don't
Kid wants
wait till I
some
get the owner
attention,
here.
it's like, who
You
the
guys
hell
are
is he?
screwed. You guys are screwed.
I can't wait to be
Do
screwed.
you get
by
off
Nelson.
like acting like this?
What?
Is this fun to you to get like act like this?
What are
Like
you
when
talking
like,
about,
I mean,
Rich
like,
Pablo?
I'm not.
My
I'm done. I'm done
theory-
with the troll. I'm being serious right
Yeah,
now.
he's just trolling.
Yeah, I'm
you.
done,
He's
Yo,
and
can
it's
I
even-
be honest with- sorry, I can't speak. Can I
Huh?
be honest with you guys?
Yeah, be honest.
I have no idea who Nelson is. He invited me, random ass DM. I have no idea who any of you are. I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest
okay.
with you.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. So, yeah.
All right, you bunch of heckin' rippers, we're back.
You fucking casuals.
You fucking casuals. You bunch of mobile
You
gamers.
bunch of mobile gamers. You play World of Warcraft. What the hell, man? It was pretty awesome. I gotta give that kid his props, though.
Yeah,
he's got a future in trolling and streaming, I think.
Yeah, he does. He does. I wasn't there for any of that, and I wish I would.
I think it was just a communication breakdown all across the board. You know, if I had known,
Yeah.
if I had known to be prepared for randoms, I probably would have been a little nicer to that guy. You know,
No, fuck him.
and just been like cordial, like, "Hey, welcome to the Discord." But I was like, "What is going on? Why are there people here? Oh my god!" So
I mean, he came in hot.
he came in angry.
He came in hot.
The first thing he asked me that I didn't have the recorder going, and he's like, "Hey man, I know this girl and I really like her, but she doesn't like me. Should I send her a dick pic?" And I'm immediately just like, "Where's my recording software? Let me talk to this kid." Oh my god!
Jeez.
So I told him not to do that. By the way, don't send unsolicited dick pics, anybody.
Well, Xander, your voice is ass deep.
It's
I like
ass
it.
deep, baby. Ass deep, baby.
Yeah, join our Discord.
Yeah, join the Discord. We
Yeah.
actually do want friends. We won't be that mean to you all the time.
Yeah.
But if you
Yeah.
come in hot, we'll come back with heat. It's all good.
So, okay, all right.
What do you got?
Okay. Drugs.
Drugs.
Okay.
We talk about this a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've visited this
We've talked
subject.
about drugs a couple times,
Mhm.
and I want to get something straight because I thought I might have given a little too much detail
All right.
into what I think about drugs. So let me just clear the air.
It's not like you do all the drugs all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Let me clear the air on what I think about drugs.
Yeah.
They're great. They're very necessary, but they need to be used in moderation. Okay?
It's
Like-
as many things. It's a tool for a job.
Yeah,
You know,
it's a tool.
you can't use a jackhammer for everything that you want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, but I'm not gonna say I need drugs to work. I mean,
Sure.
sometimes I do. But like, the thing is,
what I meant by that is they do what they're designed to do.
yeah.
And
The way I want to get it twisted. What we do is extremely privileged work.
Shit, yeah.
You know, it's like
shit, yeah.
It's like if you look from the outside and you're like, so you guys.
No, I'm thankful for
you
everything.
You guys make a bunch of haha stuff and
sometimes people watch it.
Yeah, it's like and then what? It's like no, that's it. That's the whole deal.
That's it right now.
Yeah, we get together, we make some laughs, and then we go home and eat queso frito with our families. You know. Yeah. So it's like drugs are necessary, but if you have like a problem in your family history, drugs aren't for everybody.
Addiction is dangerous.
Addiction is dangerous, and if you know somebody that needs help, help them get help.
For sure.
So I don't want to misconstrue that for anybody that like has heard me talk about drugs.
Well,
and you know,
I mean that's kind of
it's like what I do. That's on me.
And
I don't want to encourage anybody to try and do what I do.
Well, it's like the little note at the end of every like beer commercial, like drink responsibly. You know, like just be responsible about it. Like you can't do a fucking couple of 8 balls of cocaine and be okay. That all in one night.
Hold on, we got a little bit of fuzz.
You hearing fuzz?
Oh, that's that pipe.
I think it's just that pipe. Yeah,
it's like
it's that pipe we need to silence. Yeah.
no, it's not that pipe.
Anyway, but
Oh yeah.
But like if
Oh, it's not that bad.
if you're trying to relax, you should smoke a little weed.
Yeah.
If you have something really important to do, you probably shouldn't get stoned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
If
like,
there's a time and a place for most of this shit. Yeah. I say most because it's hard to recommend the time and place where like heroin is the right thing to be doing. Like shooting.
Yeah, there's really not a there's not a place or time for that.
But at the same, it's like you also can't just fucking chug NyQuil all day.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't fucking eat lunch with a goddamn wrench. Just be real about shit.
Yeah, it's like I like
again,
to think
it shouldn't be your whole personality.
Yeah, exactly.
You can smoke a little weed and still have a life and not be a fucking.
I was listening back to one of our old episodes, and I was like, we should probably clear that up.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah,
like drugs are not a personality.
It's like a good.
Neither of us sell drugs either,
No,
so I don't want anybody to get confused with that.
I used to, but that is ancient history. It was a long, long time ago.
Yeah, neither of us sell drugs anymore.
I couldn't do it anymore. Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Selling drugs now? Holy fuck!
I'm
no.
so oh my god.
No.
I used to feel like I had nothing to lose, and now I kind of have my shit together.
Yeah.
And the cops are crazier than ever.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not getting in that world. It's just not. There's no benefit to me.
I barely like going to buy drugs.
Yeah. Oh my god, the anxiety, dude.
Fuck that.
Oh my fucking god. That's like the main reason that I kind of want to leave Georgia. Is just this.
Yeah.
All they really do is smoke weed, and weed is legal in a lot of places. And it's like fucking. I could just get rid of the whole risk aspect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I honestly thought, I moved down here in 2007 or 8, and back then it felt like everything was going it felt like Atlanta was about to become LA.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
People still think that, but it's like, nah, dude.
But it was like they were still kind of buzzing about Outkast at the time, like it was still known for that.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Tyler Perry was starting to blow up, and it was the whole Black Hollywood thing was starting to happen.
Boy.
And so,
can I just say fuck Tyler Perry?
Tyler Perry. I agree with that sentiment. I've never been a fan. It's very condescending, right?
He's a fucking condescending asshole.
It's similar.
I don't know if I brought it up on this episode or I don't know if I brought it up on this podcast, but there's that Boondocks episode that he blocked from coming out where they made fun of him.
Yeah.
Where it was
he had
just
so much money and so much sway that he was able to pull those
strings.
Yeah,
where it was like they made a parody of him on an episode where they went to go see one of his plays or a play of somebody like him,
and he can't.
Where it's this woman is in an abusive relationship with some dark skinned black dude. Then the light skinned black dude just fucking comes in and swoops in and solves all of her problems. And the guy who wrote the play comes in and dresses in drag at some point, and they just fucking wrecked his shit. And he was like, I will leave Atlanta fucking now if you motherfuckers air that on Adult Swim.
They should have just fucking done it, dude. Like, I double dog dare you,
Like,
Tyler fucking Perry. You
yeah,
know what
every
I mean?
now and again when I get drunk, I go like searching for it to see if I can find it. I haven't found it yet.
Let's be honest, he was only ever in Atlanta for the fucking tax breaks.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's,
Okay.
yeah, like you know how so many like so many people will come shoot in Atlanta for the fucking tax breaks. He was like, "Fuck it, I'll set up my whole goddamn studio."
Because the Republicans around here think, "Well, taxes are evil." So of course, why would we as a city benefit from having all these films here?
Exactly.
Why would we do that? That's so stupid.
Yeah,
So fucking stupid.
it's dumb.
How do we get on Tyler Perry, man? Well, he's got mad. Doesn't he have like
2007.
Diamond and Silk vibes though, right?
Big,
that same kinda-
big minstrel show vibes from Tyler Perry.
Yeah, like playing down. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
He's just like, all the black people, we be all like this. You know the family. Well, we got Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown. Hey.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, I'm Mr. Brown.
Imagine me trying to be Medea.
Fuck.
You know what I mean?
Hello.
Can you imagine?
Get the fuck out of here with that
Oh my
shit.
god, dude! It's just that's a funny, you know. Obviously,
I hate Tyler Perry so fucking much because I've seen so much of his stuff.
Oh,
dude.
I'm sure, dude. I mean,
and like sometimes I'll like have a
he
chuckle.
is a big part of the Atlanta culture. Like people love him around
I'll
here.
walk by like if my mom's watching one of these things, I'll have like a chuckle and be like, and then they'll just go way overboard and be like, they'll like I'll get a laugh out of somebody doing like one like and then like everybody has to go girl, I told you, you should have left that man. And it's like, you know, you always have the friend that's less attractive that, you know, in hindsight will tell you exactly how it should have been. Like, I can break down a Tyler Perry movie to the fucking T, dude. And don't even get me started on the ones where he uses, like, race.
Yeah.
Like, he's got this one movie where there's this guy who was fucking a white girl, and then they got caught and she screamed rape, and then like ruined his whole life, and now he's got 2 daughters, and he's just like, oh my god, I'm so afraid.
That shit happens.
I know it happens, but the way he does it,
that's
is
a little heavy-handed.
So fucking heavy-handed.
Yeah, a little ham-fisted, right?
God,
oh
man.
My god. That's pretty over the top.
I hate Tyler Perry.
That's fucking funny, dude.
I hate him.
That's
He's so counterproductive to the culture that he tries to represent.
Right.
Like, holy shit.
Well, it's almost like he's doing. It's almost like he wants to like push. It's almost like he wanted to be the Black Fox News at that point.
Kind of,
you know
yeah.
I mean?
It's like Tyler Perry
pushing all those family values and shit.
Yeah,
and like,
Tyler Perry pushed the black narrative,
the church lady narrative.
The church lady narrative of like, you know, telling people like me, oh, you talk white and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, he pushed that fucking narrative, and
Bill Cosby, pull your pants up.
Yeah, the whole narrative of like this is how a good black family acts, where the family's all close together and we're having barbecues on the weekends.
He's like looking straight at the camera, like, you see how there's a dad.
There's
a dad.
Yeah, it's like look at this well-off black family. Look at this, black people. Black people. Hey, black people. Jesus. He's a black dude named Tyler that makes black people look bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty funny.
God.
Because all that was happening, like, I literally thought, like, you know, by now it would just be another legalized state. Like, I thought Atlanta would be.
Yeah, that's where we were.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about weed.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry? What? No.
Got triggered on the Tyler Perry. But yeah, that's, you know, fuck that shit, dude.
It happens, dude.
Seriously, though. I mean, he's an annoying pop culture person, and that is such poisonous shit. Just like, God, nobody needs that. It's like I feel like kind of the same. I feel like the sense of shame that I just got from you about Tyler Perry is like how I feel when like Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh yeah.
And like Jeff Foxworthy. You know, when they're just like, white people are so white. It's just like, God, dude.
You know you're a redneck.
You might be a redneck, I'll tell you what. And it's like half those guys aren't even from the South. Like, Larry the Cable Guy's from New York City.
Exactly. You hear him talk regularly. It's fucking weird.
And so it's just like, you're just punching down at the dumbest fucking people and taking advantage of people who just aren't very thoughtful.
See, Ron White was probably the only good thing to come out of that.
I wanted Ron White and Lewis Black to team up. Because they're almost
I
like...
think they did tour once or twice.
Yeah, they're like similar vibes, but one's very country and one's very like urban, like northeastern.
No, Lewis Black is a New Yorker through and
he's
through.
just a New York Jew, man. And so
he was joking about how like he had to get out of L.A. because he started having road rage in the back seat of a car.
Someone else is driving him around and he can't stand it. Yeah, like, I've been there, dude. I fucking love that guy, man. He was so good during the Bush administration when he would show up on the Daily Show.
Oh, fuck!
Perfect, just chef's kiss, man. That was,
the Daily Show. Now we don't talk about the Daily Show.
No, we
anymore.
don't. It's not.
We don't talk about the Daily Show anymore.
No longer relevant.
I'm sorry, Trevor Noah.
I wanted you to be good.
I'm sure you're a great guy.
I'm sure he's a good guy.
I'm sure I would love to hang out with you, and I'm sure you're still very funny. But holy shit, the Daily Show sucks
It's
now.
hard to just step right into Jon Stewart's shoes. Because he does good work all the time. You know
yeah,
what I
but
mean?
that's
and he was
the
a
thing.
comedian for like 30 years before the Daily Show.
I mean, Trevor Noah was a very like established comedian
but
before
he
got the
he's
Daily
like
Show.
your age though. He's like right?
No, he's not my age.
Isn't he?
I think he's like in his 30s.
Okay, so he's like my age.
Yeah.
So
but like the thing is, he with Jon Stewart, it was very like, you know, good and evil, you know.
Oh yeah.
Based on logic type shit.
Uh-huh.
But
yeah, he would call out Democrats all the time.
With the Daily Show now, it's like if you're calling out a Democrat, it's the most fucking pillow punchy fucking shit, and it's just like, dude,
and then,
come on.
And then,
you know, it's like with all the Joe Biden, Kamala Harris shit. The Daily Show's take on it was people thinking Kamala Harris isn't black enough, and it's like, motherfucker, that is not the take. That is not the take that anybody had. Okay, the take and the problem that people had with Kamala Harris is she was a cop that wants to go for the black vote that locked up black people. You know, it's like we don't have an issue with whether she's black enough or not. I don't give a fuck about
you
that.
hold up one of those like color pad things, like make sure.
Yeah, it's like no, nobody gives a shit about that.
You got your fucking Nazi skull measure calipers to make sure she's got the right fucking.
Yeah, it's like everybody's got a problem because she wants the black vote, but fucking locked up so many of her own fucking.
She's kind of hypocritical by nature if you look into her past. You know?
Yeah, like, so it's like no, I'm not asking if she's black enough, but yes, thank you, Trevor Noah, for just cushioning in everything and being like, no, you guys are wrong about Kamala Harris. She's great. Yeah. And it's like, what are we wrong about? We weren't talking about that. What do you mean?
And that's the thing is like when you're trying to speak truth to power, like part of what made Jon Stewart good was that he would actually point out when George W. Bush and Dick Cheney did shit that was fucked up.
Yeah.
And we've got the most fucked up president ever, and I don't hear anything from the Daily Show.
I mean,
about the actual things.
Yeah,
they'll be like, "Oh, he said this stupid thing. Isn't that silly?"
Yeah, it's like, look at this big, stupid, silly man.
It's like he's a fucking fascist making people shoot each other. It's a little more serious than that.
He's a goddamn criminal, and you guys are just like, "No, we're gonna do our impressions. We're gonna make fun of his voice and his hands." Like, oh
it's a
god.
crazy time.
Fucking.
Well, and you can't expect
fucking bullshit.
Can't expect much from the corporate comedy mechanics out there. You know.
Yeah.
It's all got to go through a filter of a bunch of really rich people in suits.
I still like John Oliver though.
John Oliver's cool. I mean, I'm sure Trevor Noah's fine. It's just the other side of that coin, like in their defense, is like trying to go out there and be funny about the news every day during the Trump administration.
Yeah,
that's a fucking uphill battle.
Yeah,
dude.
but I mean,
it's I struggle. Like we were talking about earlier, like we had to throw out podcasts because the ones where we just get fucking upset about everything, dude, it's just like, not funny. Ooh. We just go from like yelling about the world to yelling at each other, and just like, oh my god, dude. God. And so it's like, imagine like if you had TV and writers and camera guys, and you got 50, 60 people all feeling those emotions.
Well, I mean, sometimes it's best to just fucking eat. Like if you're not gonna hit it, just like if your choice is to either talk about it or not talk about it.
Right.
If you're not gonna fucking hit it on something and you don't have like
Yeah.
a fucking take that actually matters, just fucking talk about something else.
Yeah, that's kind of been the theme today.
You know,
is like,
just fucking talk about something else. If
you don't know,
have it.
maybe just don't say it. You know,
Exactly.
If you don't have an opinion, and that's kind of
Like, yeah, if you don't have an opinion on the president today, if the president said something dumb, and you think there's a better news story, and you don't have anything to say about, you know, if all you have is a stupid voice clip from the president and like
Yeah.
a couple jokes you can make
or he
about
like
it,
slurs his words or
yeah,
something stupid.
or you've got
you know.
an actual news story
Yeah.
that you can actually fucking cover
Yeah, that
with
means
your
something that will-
national fucking TV show. Fucking do that.
Yeah.
Like, don't fucking just take the easy road and be like, stupid president, haha, joke, joke, joke.
It's kind of funny. Maybe we're fixating on this because we're actually like trying to get our platform built, but it's like there's some.
No, I'm saying it because I love The Daily Show, and I
Sure,
like
that too.
I like Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah as a comedian.
You want that show to be good, but my point is at the same time is like when we're fighting for attention and like we're stoked that like 20 people tuned in to watch us play our video game
That
earlier.
was pretty tight.
You know, like that was fucking cool. And it's like when you're on cable TV and you've got millions of people,
Yeah.
and you just kind of blow it like that. It's a little bit frustrating when you're like the little guy trying to get big and you see the big guy just not
Just fucking suck it.
phoning it in. You know,
I hate when people
That's-
phone it in.
so
I
many.
can't, yeah, because I can't fucking phone it in.
No, that's
Yeah.
that's the whole thing. We gotta show up and do it, man, or else it doesn't get done, and that's that.
Who else is gonna do
It's
it?
like and it happens with music. It happens with basically anybody who has too much success. I think George Lucas is probably the ultimate example, where like the original Star Wars is like he's just on cocaine and nobody trusts him, and he's just like you know
Nobody trusts
he just has these crazy ideas, and he's like, no, we're gonna put a guy in a robot costume. We're gonna put a small guy in a remote control robot. They're gonna cruise around, and everyone's like. This is a movie you're making. Yeah, and there's gonna be spaceships. They're gonna fly around. They're gonna fight each other. There's gonna be a guy. He's like a samurai robot. It's
Yeah,
fucking
turns out
crazy.
the samurai robot wizard is his
Is his dad.
and then the other girl, the princess, that's his sister. But they kissed in the last movie. I don't
care, dude.
Yeah.
I'm an artist, and that frantic energy is just completely gone in the prequels, and it's completely gone in the
dude,
Disney ones. You know what I mean?
No, it's there's an energy in the Disney ones,
But it's
that-
not the fucking crazy ass George Lucas cocaine energy.
No,
you know what I mean?
but like there's more energy in the new Disney ones than there are in the prequels.
Oh, for sure.
The prequels are so fucking boring.
They're so
dude.
weird.
Holy
There's such a weird vibe around all
the
those
way
movies.
everybody talks, like how when people say it's like Shakespearean.
It's like the first time you read a script and you're not
Yeah.
sure which inflections to use yet.
It's the thing. Everybody talks like the galaxy. It was like you are not a part of the commission in the chain of command.
It's like-
and it's fucking everybody talks in this like.
He just
weird-
showed him the clip from the first one where Grand Moff Tarkin is talking to the other Imperials.
Yeah.
He's like, just talk like these guys.
Everybody talk like that. Everybody talk like Tarkin. Fuck
talk,
it.
talk like Grand Moff Tarkin. He's
Yeah.
great. He's a good guy.
Like,
That's
isn't he
fucking-
dead? No, fuck it. Just
No,
talk
fuck it,
like
it's
it.
fine. It's fine. That's how
Yeah.
everybody talks in this galaxy.
Exactly.
We have a universe where we can fly between star systems in a couple of hours, but we all talk exactly the same.
Yeah.
So, like,
The Sith say he needs to stand trial. He's too powerful to
It's like-
stand trial.
it's like if you drive 2 hours in any direction from any city, you get a new accent if you stop at that gas station.
You were my brother, Anakin.
You know?
You were supposed to be the chosen one.
That's
Oh, I hate you.
you, know,
It's
you,
like
you can do that, you know. So
God.
he's a great example, and then you look at like you know, it happens a lot with like rock bands and shit like that, like early AC/DC when they're like a bunch of young Australian wasted kids, and like new AC/DC when they know that they're selling their song to the NFL as soon as it comes out.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
fucking-
Yeah.
Yeah, every song. I mean, yeah, old AC/DC.
When you hear 70s AC/DC, it's like
yeah, I mean,
New
hold
is
on.
like,
Let me give you one last point on Star Wars. Without John Williams, this prequels would fucking suck.
John
like
Williams
Duel of the
made-
Fates.
Yeah, if it wasn't
put
for
it in my
if it
veins,
wasn't
baby.
for John Williams' music and the choreographers who made those fucking fight scenes worth watching. Like,
Yeah, I mean, some of
the
them-
Darth Maul lightsaber scene is like just one of my
yeah,
favorite
that's
fucking
the best.
things. You know,
that's
what
why
I mean?
that guy just is Darth Maul.
It just is that.
yeah,
exactly.
but yeah, old and new AC/DC. Yeah, it's like back then.
And you know, you see it with like Korn and like a lot of other bands too.
Old
you know what I mean?
AC/DC, you got like fucking Dirty Deeds and fucking like Big Balls, which is like
They still have the original singer who
yeah.
I'm an asshole for not remembering his name right now.
I
Bon
can't.
Scott, I think.
I think it's Bon Scott.
Yeah,
But like, yeah, I was telling you, I found the fucking Dirty Deeds album in my fucking collection.
Cool. It's fucking
I love
cool,
it because it's a full album of fucking B-sides,
yeah,
dude. And then it's like now every song is Shoot to Thrill.
Yeah,
fucking every fucking song.
And it's like over the top polished, and it's like you can tell they could just do it in their sleep. They don't care. You know what I mean?
It's just
and so that's kind of when you're like a younger, hungrier kid, or like getting into an industry, it's a lot easier to be passionate about it.
Yeah.
As opposed to like Gordon Ramsay can grill a fucking grilled cheese in a fireplace, like that stupid video.
Shit,
that fucking video, dude. He's literally just on vacation at some cabin. And he's like, I've got this amazing cheese and this amazing loaf of bread, and I'm gonna make a grilled cheese in a fucking fireplace. And he's got like millions of views, and everyone fucking
make
loves
it with like. Didn't he make it with like truffles and like all this other shit?
Yeah, it was like a truffled cheese and like this insane bread.
Yeah,
and,
like that's not a grilled cheese anymore, Gordon. I'm sorry.
And he's like got it in a skillet that he puts in the fucking fire, and it's like. He even like burns the shit out of one side, and it's like it's not even like a well done grilled cheese. He like Gordon Ramsay, like one side is black, the other one's like kind of toasted, and he's like, oh well, we're leaving it up a little bit there, but okay, and it's just like it's like I get it, you did Hell's Kitchen and all that shit, but now you're just fucking around, dude. You just like you're just wearing your fucking sweater, like my kids are out skiing, so I thought I'd make a grilled cheese. So yeah, it's like we all want success, but you got to stay hungry. You got to keep working. It's kind of the vibe, right? I think that's the best artists are the ones who keep growing. Kind of like Key and Peele both kind of went off in different directions, and who directed who directed Get Out? Which one of them?
That was Jordan Peele.
Yeah, Jordan Peele. Yeah, so like. Such a cool thing. They can do they can really master sketch comedy and really own Comedy Central for a couple years, and then just what, I'm gonna direct some horror films and be real avant-garde about it. You know what I mean? Like that's fucking cool, man. That's like kind of the Deftones too. They just came out with that new single, and it sounds like them, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not their old shit. It's, maybe if you wanted White Pony Part 2, it's not that.
I mean, the Key and Peele thing, that especially was like, it was kind of jarring because I was like worried because it's like they did like, I think like 4 or 5 seasons of Key and Peele.
Yeah, they like kind of owned that era. You know what I mean?
Like every season was just full of hits.
So good.
And so it's like once they were just like.
God, the fucking college football teams.
Oh, fuck it. Oh my God, the college football teams. That shit will never not be funny, okay? Ladera Tracks, Martha Fuel, like fucking.
And the substitute teacher, Aaron. So stupid.
It's like, don't make me sing you principal Shaq Hennessy. You mean O'Shaughnessy? God damn it! Like, dude, that show. Oh God, that show.
But
yeah,
they could be that good at it and then go and do other things and still be amazing.
I was worried because I was like, what the fuck? And now fucking Michael Key is in a bunch of fucking movies. He's in a bunch of fucking movies.
Just like he's
with like
that guy.
Famous people.
Yeah,
he was in a movie with John Cena.
That's fucking cool.
Crazy.
That's fucking cool.
He was in that new Alien movie.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
That's cool as shit, dude.
And fucking Jordan Peele's out here fucking making these dope-ass horror movies.
Being like this crazy, smart director.
It's like, they took Dave Chappelle's spot and then were like, cool, peace, guys. And like went and just keep fucking killing it, dude.
It's funny like to mention Dave because he like took 10 years off and then just went back to doing what he does.
Exactly.
Which is great because he's the best at that. He's like so good at stand-up.
I wouldn't say he's...
Yeah, best is overstatement, but he was
the best.
Yeah.
And he came... His first 3 specials after he came back were like, oh, this is some shit he's been waiting to do.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, I haven't watched his last one, but like I heard in his last one he's taking a lot of shots at trans people.
Yeah. I heard those too, and that's
it's just like, come on,
that's
man.
not okay. And it's funny that I didn't even mean to circle back to this, but he kind of is another one that is like, when you see the old days and when he's hungry and he's proving himself compared to how he is now.
And now he walks in and it's just like,
chilling.
Can we smoke in here? It's like, no.
Yeah.
But it's like, does it anyway. And it's like, all right, Dave, you better be funny if you're going to smoke inside.
When you see him as like a You see him as like a kid in Robin Hood or in Half Baked.
Yeah, like
then,
old skinny Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, and then he gets the show and he starts blowing up, and then he comes back and he's just like a grumpy kind of old rich guy.
Yeah, he was still funny.
Still funny, but it's like
got a fucking he got a fucking Mark Twain award, which is crazy.
that's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, he's got like
the two most acceptable users of the N-word.
God damn it.
Mark Twain and Dave Chappelle empowering white suburban kids to say the N-word.
Jesus Christ. Oh man.
But that's kind of the thing. It's like when you got something to prove versus when you've proved it and you're just doing your job.
Yeah.
It's a very different thing. And,
and that's I think if we ever take off, it's gonna be a real test to see if we actually follow through on all the shit that we talk about. All the shit of like stay fucking hungry, get after it. But I think after so many years of being unsuccessful, I think I'll still hold on to it.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the thing. Is like it's I could see myself becoming complacent and just being stoked about it, like a bare minimum. But at the same time, it's like why not just keep going?
Yeah, it's like that's the thing. It's like I also have this thought in mind that like if we ever get to a place where we can slow down a little bit,
sure,
because we fucking worked for years to fucking get to where we gotta get to.
Right.
If we can slow down for a little bit, but like the shit that we put out is still on that level.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like instead of having to put out, like 4 videos a week on 2 different channels.
Sure.
If we can kind of crank that knob back a little bit, to up the quality.
And the other side of that, though, up the quality for sure. Let's spend more time taking care of it.
Exactly.
But it's like the more of this we do, like the better at it we get.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
So it's like it kind of like stands to reason that the output would increase and you just keep doing more.
You don't want those muscles to atrophy.
No, absolutely not.
But at the same time, I mean, we kind of hit the same thing ourselves, having to get rid of a couple episodes where you don't want to get too comfortable and overwork yourself
and just start cranking out junk.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell everybody listening right now, you're not missing anything.
No.
Okay.
No, there was nothing.
All right.
There's nothing said that you didn't get.
There were like,
but better said in a different context.
Everything that we probably covered on those episodes, we've gotten to today, or we'll probably get to.
Or it's just old news.
Or it's just old news.
So much is fucking happening.
We got a little too many episodes in the can, and we got too comfortable, and we just started fucking going off. We yelled at each other in one episode. It was good. It was cathartic, but that's not something anybody needs to hear.
I'm like flipping through my fucking old notes, and it's like, hold on, what did I have here?
Oh, man.
DNC happened. That sucked.
They're
basically Republicans now.
You guys aren't missing any.
We talked about Ice Bay. Remember her?
Oh yeah, that's old news.
That's
it's
just
just fucking. Now you're gonna get into that.
Talked about Dolly Parton.
Oh yeah, don't come for the queen.
Yeah, don't come for the queen.
Relax.
Yeah, especially if you're the voice actor from a fucking cartoon about an octopus
Squidbillies.
Or whatever. Yeah, you're not big time yet, big guy.
Nah.
You're big, but you're not Dolly big, man.
Nah, you ain't Dolly big. You ain't Dolly big, son.
Who is? Nobody is. Nobody can step to Dolly Parton.
No.
You could maybe, you could maybe say that like maybe Oprah could challenge her, but they wouldn't. They would join forces.
Yeah, no, exactly. They're both at that level where they're just like, why? No,
we're allies. We're strong women who
go,
want the best for the world.
Fuck this. Let's go get Bezos.
Hell yeah. Let's get him.
Let's fucking get him.
Fuck yeah. I love that idea. I love that concept.
God damn. Is this just Charmanders on this cup?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like an evolution.
No, yeah, Charmander's my favorite. That's why I want my tuner. Yeah, buddy.
I've got Xander's Charmander guitar tuner.
He stole my favorite tuner.
Which is only guitar tuner, which makes it a piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it only tunes guitar. Yeah, it doesn't do anything
piece of shit.
Yeah.
I just farted when I said that. I said that so hard it just expelled gas out of it. That's fine though. It's from all the workouts. This is the first drink I've had all day, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think I drank it all yesterday, which is nuts.
That's a good feeling though. when you take those days off and like kind of cleanse yourself a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I've been chilling out a little. I've been having more off days like that because I mean, dude, I used to. Fucking, I'll vent about that for a minute. I used to be like real drunk all the time.
Yeah.
Like when I got good at working at the music store, and I just had customers coming in.
Yeah.
And like the boss couldn't fire me because I made most of the money for the store and shit
You're
like
just
that.
like, fuck it, I'm on the clock.
There were several days where I would polish a 6-pack off before clocking in.
Jesus Christ.
Not a joke, dude. Yeah.
That's
Like
wild.
I'd be pre-gaming for work, like hanging out with my girlfriend, fucking just get hammered and then drive to work.
Jeez.
And then just fucking be out of my head like selling guitars, you know? And oh, lunch break, better go have 4 margaritas.
God damn. See, I mean, like, oh man.
So I mean, yeah.
I think it was around the end of last year. I was fucking hammered.
Yeah.
Constantly.
It'll get you real
Because
fast
it's
before
like-
you realize it.
Yeah, no, because it's like
It's so easy to say one more drink.
Well, I mean that, and like I would overwork myself,
Yeah.
and then like get super drunk while while I'm like finishing work, and then just be like, fuck it.
And and that's like part of the spiral, right? Is like I'm having those beers in the morning because I drank so much the night before that I'm hungover.
So you just keep going and going. And
So
going and
it
going.
started being 1 beer with my coffee, then it was 3 beers with my coffee, then it was 6 beers because I want to be drunk when I get to work, and then it's then that's wearing off, so I need to get hammered on my lunch break. Like it's dangerous, dude.
Yeah, no, it is dangerous, especially when you're like out of the house and shit.
Yeah, and that's
yeah.
And that's so that's the thing. Is like now the fact that I'm like, what I guess we call it self-employed, even though there's not a lot of money
like
coming in right now.
We're self-emploed, but also
But I'm not going to an office. I'm not commuting, and I'm drinking a lot less. And I think that's either a sign that either A, my own brain is doing better, or B, it was the job that was fucking making me crazy. You know? What I mean?
I think we both kind of hit our wall of being like, okay, we're working on this to death, and we're also getting drunk as shit the whole time. Now things are starting to pick up, so we should probably drink a little bit less.
Yeah, and that's kind of, and that's the thing is like I don't hate doing this, so I don't feel like I need to be hammered. For
exactly, it's like when we first started doing this, we were having so much fun that we were getting hammered,
and we were getting to know each other. It was just like come over and drink. We'll
come over, drink, record, all that stuff.
We were still kind of getting in the groove.
It's like now there's actual traction to this shit.
Yeah, dude, and it's
now
cool.
It's like
yeah,
it's
I'm sorry I keep harping on this
No, go
guy,
on.
but the quartering he got on Twitch the other day. I was watching what's his name, Actual Jake did a little breakdown on because Actual Jake's the guy who's been like harassing him and chasing him off of YouTube.
Jeez.
Fucking love the guy.
Yeah.
But so quartering is getting hammered on Twitch playing fucking Fall Guys.
Oh,
he was on for
man.
like less than an hour, and he's like before every round, he's like, I'm going to win this round. I'm going to get 10 new subscribers, okay? No excuses. You guys all have to subscribe if I win, okay? Nobody subscribes the whole time.
God,
Nobody subscribes the entire time. Nobody gives him anything. He keeps getting like sad, but like trying to act funny while he's doing it, and like just pounding the drinks. And there's 2 different times on the stream where he's like, if I don't win this one, I'm going to go piss down here in the basement. There's no bathroom down here. And
there's a weird, sad part to the affiliate side of Twitch.
yeah,
Like we're
just desperate for this attention.
We're like right outside that bubble.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
once we hit affiliate, then like I think we've gotten organic enough following that like like that's when you can start getting the money.
Yeah.
So it's like when it comes in, that'll be cool. But I don't think we're gonna look at that as like something to depend on until it like actually goes off.
And
so it's like I feel like some people know that they can make money.
Sure.
And
he certainly thinks he can because he used to have the huge
YouTube
following.
and it's like the same thing with the girl that we were roasting on before, who like had a couple meltdowns on Twitch.
Yeah.
Where it's like you start to feel entitled to it. Where it's like if people are like, I can get paid for this, so if people are gonna watch me, then they better fucking pay me.
And that's the funny. He keeps saying things like that. He's like, I'm not even getting paid for this right now. I'm doing this for free. Like acting totally entitled about the fact that he's playing Fall Guys.
See, I made a joke about that on the stream while we were doing like workout stuff. It was like, oh, we could have made a fucking OnlyFans.
Could have done OnlyFans.
So we're doing it for free. That's a joke. That's not me saying pay me or I'm going to OnlyFans.
Like over and over again, he's like pleading for it, and then he's like. literally like pissing in the corner of his fucking basement.
Well, it's like
they showed a picture of like those little plastic drawers, you know?
Oh no!
Open.
Oh no! Oh fuck!
Yeah, full of piss. It's a picture of him sitting next to it, like look with puppy dog eyes, and the post is like the text is "Wife found my piss drawer."
Oh no!
So
dude.
that's like, you know, I don't want to say how the mighty have fallen because the dude wasn't mighty; he was just a fucking hater.
Fuck.
But it's like, you want to talk about how dangerous alcohol can be, like
piss drawer.
a piss drawer that he did on stream.
A fucking piss drawer, mate.
Like, he steps off camera, pisses in this drawer, steps right back on camera, and goes back to playing.
At least piss out my window.
Go to a sink, a bush, something.
Put a drawer,
because you're gonna have to empty that drawer.
See, that's the thing.
I
think when we can...
Fame and alcohol can be a dangerous mix.
I think when we can make money on Twitch, it's not going to be like a thing where it's like every day when we get on, somebody needs to pay us.
Sure.
It's like, I feel like we're still going to be doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
And if somebody fucking subs and like we get some money from it, fucking tight, dude.
The ideal situation is, you know, get tips when it's fucking cool.
Yeah,
you know
it's like the only time, like, I see people doing like for the chat on their stream, they'll have like subscribers only, and it's like those are the people that have like thousands of people watching. So it's like, I want to only have the people who are subscribing in the chat because then it's like that's a perk.
Well, that's
for
your
being,
crew. Yeah,
that's a
like your
perk for
Patreon
being
bonus,
a subscriber. Yeah. So it's like say we fucking, you know, we make affiliate tomorrow.
Sure.
And like we get a couple subs, and then like us, we're getting like 50 and 20 people watching us tops right now.
Yeah.
And we're like, no, subscribers only in the chat. People are like, fuck you.
Yeah.
No.
Our 2 subscribers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's you got to be humble about where your shit's coming from.
And so it's like, if there are thousands of viewers, then it's like you kind of have to bottleneck it to a degree to like actually make it viable to pay attention to the chat.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's like right now we're literally like,
we need all the help we can get.
Yeah, so I feel like anybody that's anywhere near our level or like even slightly above us that have all these fucking entitlements need to fucking get over their own shit.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, and you see it with like music, with bands and shit too. Like when a local band wants to be really up their ass about being the headliner or some shit. Or I had a guy one time, like.
I used to hate headlining local shows.
Yeah.
Dude. I still hate headlining local shows.
I played a show one time, and the band that was headlining had their amps on stage before everybody else doing that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you backline them. You put them all the way in the back.
Yeah. But they were also really big about making sure no one shared the amps and that those were their amps and they have to sit there the whole show, blah, 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 blah.
God.
And so, like, while I'm setting up, I notice he's got, like, a cool, like, some weird vintage amp. Yeah. And I look at it, I'm like, oh, wow, I haven't seen one of these before. I literally turn the knob from 6 to 9 and then back to 6. And the dude comes up and gets in my face. Did you touch my amp? Did you fuck up my settings? I spent so much time dialing this shit in.
Jeez.
I'm like, so the reason those knobs are there is because each room sounds different. You can change it.
Yeah,
sound right.
It's like, every room doesn't sound like if you set it at home, home doesn't sound like here.
Yes.
So
oh my god. And so he's like raging all up in my face.
Yeah,
I'm just like, this is a fucking punk rock show. Nobody fucking cares how trebly your guitar is, dude. Like fucking, it was such a weird conversation to have. And then, and I get that too because I've had similar arguments where like, what was the band? I don't know. It doesn't matter. They sounded like Incubus, which pissed me off. And then their singer was also a guy who just rubbed me the wrong way. Like I had talked to him a couple times. He just seemed like a douchebag. And we were backlining, but we were also lending the amps out. We were letting people use the amps.
Yeah.
And this singer kept putting his fucking beer on my amp.
Oh, buddy.
And it's like there's a stool right next to you, man.
Well, if it's not your amp, don't put a fucking beer on. Like if it's mine, I'll put a fucking beer on my.
I'm allowed to break my shit. Fine.
Yeah, I'll put a beer on my cab. But that's me.
When he's got a stool here and he's got my $3,000 half stack right here, and he thinks that the half stack is where the beer should go, I get on the stage and move the beer for him.
Yeah, it's like you're not playing aesthetics with my shit,
Yeah,
dude. Like, you're not gonna have a whole punk rock aesthetic with your PBR
because
on my fucking
that PBR
cab.
falls over and fucks my shit up.
Yeah.
Guess who? Oh, I know you don't have the money to cover that.
Exactly. Like, there's no fucking way.
Taking it out your fucking hide, man. Like, goddamn, I hate to be like that. And that's
Yeah, man. I still hate headlining local shows. Like,
it's a weird vibe.
my sweet spot, fucking 9 o'clock. That's,
Yeah.
If I can play at fucking 9 o'clock, I'm good.
You get to see the openers, you get in the vibe.
Yeah, if I'm like the second,
It's not
like,
it's not like hanging on you. Like
Yeah.
if you don't bring it home up for that as the headliner.
Yeah, if it's like 5 bands or
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 bands, and I'm like either like second or third, fucking wow,
Perfect.
Sweet spot, baby. Because everybody's still hyped. People aren't too tired. Like local shows, headlining local shows sucks.
It's
balls,
because and that's kind of it's like the people who do that are either completely out of their element and don't want to be doing it.
Yeah.
Or they're the kind of asshole who thinks they're a big rock star and is not.
Yeah.
And either way, it's bad vibes.
I've been disappointed so many times by headlining acts at local shows. Like, that's why it's like, I've headlined maybe like 2 or 3 local shows, and 2 of those were probably out of my control. Like, 2 of those,
Yeah.
2 of those, I wouldn't even call it headlining. It was just we were playing
You were
last
just the
that
last
night.
band. Yeah.
One of them,
I had a
I
feel
was
like
like,
that, too.
we were totally cool with. It's like, fuck yeah, we'll play last. Like, I know what we got the scrub. But, like, yeah, it's like a lot of local shows, they have things burn, twice as bright and half as long.
Yeah.
So it's like by the time the fucking like 4th and 5th band are up, everybody's fucking drunk and thinking about other shit, and like
half of them are trying to go home.
Exactly.
They're all
So
getting-
it's like, I mean, especially in fucking East Atlanta, where as a headliner
Yeah, where
you
all
could
the
end
punk
up
shows
playing
are,
at
yeah.
like 12:30 at night.
Maybe even later,
Yeah,
dude.
12:30 at night on a fucking Tuesday.
Yeah.
Fucking no.
Yeah. That's,
Like, I will play 9 o'clock to 9:30, baby. That's my fucking sweet spot.
that really is. That's like prime time for like
Yeah.
nighttime energy.
Exactly. Like, if the show starts at like 8 and I'm playing at like 9 and 9:30.
I feel like just generally speaking, my like prime hours are like 6:30 p.m. until like right after midnight. Like maybe.
I mean, I also have no problem opening shows. I
kind of prefer that.
I love opening shows.
I love
dude.
being like just the first one to get up there and kick a little bit of ass.
I mean,
and get people
especially
going.
doing the whole John the Fruit Man thing. Like when bookers heard that like I would open shows, like they'd book me on shit that like was where the rest of the lineup was nothing like me. I'd be the only like acoustic act on a
kinda cool,
fucking
though.
show.
I mean,
and they'd be
there's
like,
something good
yeah,
about that.
exactly. It's like, oh no, he's friends with all the other bands.
Sure.
So let's
Give
just
it a
have him
different vibe.
open.
Yeah.
It's like I come up, do my little story time shit, fucking have everybody sit crisscross applesauce, and we play some fucking acoustic campfire songs.
I fucking love that. Dude.
I
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, dude.
That's a great way to warm up a rock show. I actually really dig that. That's like the
man.
ideal. That's like the perfect opening act. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I guess. I mean,
John the Fruit Man it was like a headliner level opening act.
sure.
Like, because the shit I put into it was like so, I guess, underestimated. Like,
Okay.
like, I'd fucking have a whole fucking aesthetic to the fucking shit,
Yeah.
down to the lights and the background
Yeah.
noise
Yeah.
and
You
all
had that
that
whole
shit.
setup. Yeah. The
But
backdrop.
it's like still they look at it and see like there's one guy and an acoustic guitar. Let's put him on first.
Just put them on. Get it out of the way.
And it's like, okay, cool. And then it's like if all the other bands are these like 2013 pop punk,
Sure.
sounded bands,
Just a
afterwards
basic
people are
sound.
still gonna think like that first guy was pretty cool.
That
Like he
acoustic
did like
artsy thing was
yeah,
different.
he did like a whole thing, and
There was something to that.
before Fall Out Boy, and Newfound Glory came up, like it's good.
There's, that's kind of, it's that mentality, man.
Yeah,
where
man.
even if you don't have a platform, you need to try your ass off. If you do have a platform,
Yeah.
you should keep trying. God damn it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, before we close out, I want to give a shout out to the memory of Analog Revolution. 'Cause,
Okay.
Yeah, I saw one of the guys who used to run it, sharing some pictures from it the other day, and I just got filled with memories.
What is that?
Analog Revolution was like a record store. It was like
shit.
a local label kind of thing.
Okay.
And they were part of the reason Swayze stayed open longer than it was supposed to.
Yeah, I know they
I
know about Swayze is they've had tons of problems. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like they fucking they bought out they rented out the office space in Swayze's and opened like a record store.
That's cool.
And then like in one of the back rooms they built like a recording studio.
Try to keep it.
They would host shows, and there was
that's such like a old school punk way of doing things.
It was a whole fucking community.
That's
dude.
so cool.
Like you could go fucking hang out at the shop.
Yeah.
You could, like if you weren't like booked that night, you could just like hang out around, help them run the show. All this shit. They fucking did my distribution for me, which was super cool.
The Junction in Salt Lake City was kind of like that back in the day, where like it was just me and all my high school friends would just go there. Like it didn't matter who was playing. It didn't matter.
It's crazy because like I look back at these pictures and see like all these people that I used to like hang around, and it's like, holy shit, all of us are doing completely different things.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, some of us are still doing like similar shit.
Yeah.
But like we're all fucking like Dragon Ball level spread out.
Yeah.
Fucking everybody's doing a thing. The other guy who used to own it, Ryan Stoyer, is fucking like a crazy fucking mountain man now. He's
That's fucking cool.
Hiking up and down the fucking Appalachian Trail, fucking all over the Pacific Northwest.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, his Instagram story is lovely.
I do kind of like, it's one of those things where it's like the importance of like having a scene and a community.
Yeah.
See,
that's the thing. It was weird because like that was a fucking like community.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
That's
why
really
like
cool.
yeah, it's like Analog Revolution will stick in my head forever because it was going on before I moved to Kennesaw. And then like I moved to Kennesaw and I'm like walking distance from the shop and it's like
became part of your life.
Yeah, it's like holy
got really woven in.
Dude, like now this is actually like a big part of my life now, and like eventually it started to fizzle out and everything, and you call it when the time was right, and everybody went their ways, but like it was a fucking time, dude.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And I feel like anybody
they're shutting it down. They're gone.
Yeah, they're gone now.
Well.
But Andrew Roach has a coffee shop, so look him up. Go to his coffee shop. I can't remember the name of it, but it's somewhere in Georgia.
Shout outs, man. I mean, that's good stuff. That's I mean, it's funny how we take that for granted in a lot of ways.
Oh yeah.
Especially,
I mean, I was so young that like I didn't know how good I had it. It was fucking crazy.
And it's really wild that especially with like we've got this fucking lockdown pandemic thing that still isn't over, and people are going out, but it's not like it used to be.
No.
And it's not like you can just be in a room full of strangers and be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like that is such a like missing aspect of life right now.
Yeah, it's like crazy. You look back and you're like, holy
I got nowhere I can
dude.
just go walk to and hang out and see people I like.
It's like, I see you, I see maybe a couple other friends. Yeah. It's like me and like this one group of friends. I go to Kroger
and I've got like anxiety the whole time.
Yeah, it's like I have the one group of friends that like we'll hang out together with, and it's like it's just us.
Yeah,
it's like I see you, I see Sydney, and I see that group of friends.
Yeah,
and it's like it's the same way with them, where it's like we're all just like, I see you guys. That's about it. It's
fucking weird, man. I miss going out. Having a good time.
Well, I hope you guys are hanging in there. We're trying our best.
We'll get out there soon, everybody.
Yeah, this has been the Indistinct Conversation Podcast. Thank you for listening so much. My name is Nelson Crawford. For Xander Cook, you'll see us next time. Make sure to tune in to We Fit Wednesday.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/IndiCon Gaming.
Random streams all the time.
We're always streaming crazy shit.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Love
Peace
y'all.
out, gays. Carpe diem. Peace out, gays.
Gays only.
Them too. Que sera, sera. Carpe diem. Love you.
Love y'all.